Morning everyone. Today is election day, municipal election day. I feel really blessed because here's my house and there is the entrance to my voting station. I'm not allowed to record inside the electoral booth because it's illegal and my brother says I'm going to get arrested. Oh, yes! You see, I'm pretty lucky though because my voting station is literally a 10-second walk from my house, but many people don't have it that easy. So what I'm doing now is I'm going off to Hermanus and checking out different voting stations and seeing what voting is like here. Right, for those who don't know, the political situation in South Africa is this. We have the ANC, the African National Congress. They are the government of the country, and that's the party that Nelson Mandela belonged to and was the president over. But here in Cape Town, they don't run the province. The Democratic Alliance, the DA, are the ones who run the province. The DA are the official opposition to the ANC. There are other fringe parties out there. Most prominent, besides the DA as the opposition, is the EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. They are more the right wing, headed up by a guy called Julius Malema, controversial public figure. But the DA doesn't run the country, the ANC runs the country, but the DA runs a province and the ANC doesn't run this province. Make sense?
Don't confuse Daddy.
Woo! Here in Zwelihle. Some music playing, everything. So what is your name?
Sammy.
Sammy, it's good to meet you. So you represent the Economic Freedom Fighters. Yes. Okay, the leader of that group is Julius Malema, correct?
Malema, yeah.
Can you please tell us a little bit about what the Economic Freedom Fighters stand for?
The Economic Freedom Fighter stand for transparency, no corruption. We need our candidates to be represented, but we stay in our own township. The municipal government is not doing enough. It doesn't need a rocket scientist to see that.
The solution, and thus the earth is saved.
Car was just around the corner, started to rain, so we're here. So my view is people see the Economic Freedom Fighters as just a black only party. It doesn't represent colored people, doesn't represent white people, it's for black only. What would you say to that?
That's a lie. EFF is represent everyone. There's nothing that says EFF is against white or color. That's a lie. So
some people would argue that the leader Julius Malema has not exactly been kind of white friendly about the things that he said about white people. What do you think about that?
No. That's also a lie. The problem is Malema doesn't put about the put. If it's blue, it's blue. If it's black, it's black. So some people don't like that. Some people will try to be friendly with you because they don't want to tell the truth. Malema doesn't say if it's blue, it's blue, it's white. If it's white, it's white. He says it to black people as well.
So you think that municipality here should be run by the EFF? It would be fair for everyone across the board?
It will be fair.
Okay.
It will be fair. I promise you, it will be fair.
Hello, DA. So I'm here at the DA stand over here. What was your name again, sorry?
Annie Morgan.
Annie Morgan, nice to meet you. I just want to see your beautiful face. So I was asking you the question, what does the DA stand for?
Okay, the DA, Democratic Alliance.
What do they stand for as a philosophy, as a principle?
We want to bring change to the community. Freeness, fairness, and opportunities.
Okay. Who's this pretty lady over here?
That's me.
That's Honey.
Me, full of myself.
Honey Morgan.
It's my own pen in this one.
So these two are running. They're running against each other.
Yeah.
He's running for Kaiser Chiefs, so vote Kaiser Chiefs.
No. Vote for ANC.
So here, let me understand this. Okay. So the ANC have had councillors here in Zwelihle for the last 5 years.
This is him.
Which is you and your colleagues or your other councillors, etc., etc. The DA have not had really councillors here. This has been predominantly an ANC stronghold in Zwelihle. Okay. What is going to change if they continue to vote you in?
So since I took over in 2011, we've managed to actually charge all the roads, all the gravel roads in my area. As we speak, all inhabitants of this area are now part of the so-called indigent grant to the voters. They retain this ward as ANC so we can bring more services to you.
That DA councillor, or whatever you call him, who's running for a seat here in Zwelihle, he was very well spoken. He had plans, he had actions, he had things he wanted to do. Pretty entertaining. We're now heading into Mount Pleasant, which is predominantly a colored area. You know, I hate labeling areas by race. It kind of just doesn't settle with me. It doesn't kind of mesh with me, but that's the reality we live in South Africa. Everything is about race here. Maybe that's too harsh a word. Things seem to revolve around race a lot. I thought it was loud in the townships, but here in Mount Pleasant it's even louder. Where is she? I don't even... Look at this is a recording, so you better be careful what you say to me, Anita.
Let him go away.
No, don't go away.
I'm so done with you, you know. No. I saw you in your Facebook. How are you?
So Anita's actually a good friend of mine. We go to the same church. We might have different political views, but I love that lady. She's a lot of fun, and she's got good intentions, which is really great. She's running for councillor of the Mount Pleasant area, and so she couldn't give an exact interview right now until she squares a couple of things away, I believe. But hopefully we'll catch up with her.
Calvin Roberts.
Calvin Roberts, very nice to meet you, Calvin. And what are you running for a councillor position?
Sir.
Okay.
You know, most our municipality is a white, okay, too much blue. So now
it's okay, you can say white. But yeah, that's an interesting point that you bring up, okay?
Yeah.
Because a lot of, it's interesting to note, you being a colored person, in South Africa we really kind of go colored, white, black. It's kind of just the way it is. So I understand why you say that, but as a white person myself, with a skin, there are many white people who feel that the EFF won't represent them at all.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That is not true, sir. That's really not true, sir.
Okay.
Because EFF is actually for the economic freedom fighters.
You know, these interviews are a lot longer than I care to admit, but I can't put all of it in. So Mount Pleasant was really interesting. I kind of wanted to speak to Anita, but she couldn't speak to me at that time. Everyone seems to be in pretty good spirits, and there doesn't seem to be any contention. It seems to be very political. So I'm here at the municipality office in Northcliff. Northcliff is a primarily white area here in Hermanus. We've got the DA here behind us doing their thing, but that's it. And unless we have no one else here from any other political party. All right, so the DA here, the lady, let's just see, Kari Bryce, who doesn't want to speak to me. He's the only person who actually doesn't want to speak to me and share with me her feelings and her thoughts about what she wants to do. As a DA supporter, which I am, you be whatever you want to be, that's fine, but it's really put a bad taste in my mouth, just kind of coming here and just explaining what I'm doing, and he says to me that she's been a councillor for 3 years, so there's not more that she needs to say. Just unbelievable.
Well, you little...
Everyone that I've spoken to has been so willing to explain to me their political views, and Kari, or whatever her name was, treated me like I have leprosy, like I've got some sort of hidden agenda and that she doesn't want to speak to me about what different things she wants to do this time round as a councillor. And that lady was just super unfriendly, super unfriendly. Before I get a bunch of people commenting, I know this was just one person, one councillor in the DA. There are many good councillors in the DA. I get that. I totally understand.